Hey guys, it's Pastor Mark here. I'm just coming to you from inside the sanctuary and really just wanted to give us a real quick update. Obviously, you can tell from the video streaming that we finally have the delay issue, I believe, completely taken care of. And so, although I thought that this past week, we were running some other programs and got things nailed down. But more importantly, I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in this past weekend, that was here live on property or listening to us on the radio. It was a great time of worship. I appreciated being able to meet with everybody in the sanctuary and online during the congregational meeting. And I so look forward to seeing what God has for us next. And with that being said, I just want to remind you tonight, starting at 7 o'clock, is our Fresh Encounter prayer gathering. You can see it on the screen behind me or in the upper right-hand corner of your viewing screen right now. And I just wanted to remind you, one of our core values at our church is prayer. And not only private prayer, but also corporate prayer. Both of those were essentially taught throughout the scriptures, and both of them are vitally important. As I've given the illustration before, I'll give it to you now. Prayer, privately and corporately, is like asking somebody which leg is more important, your right or your left, when it comes to walking or running. The reality is both of them are equally important to effectively walk, to effectively run. And so private prayer and corporate prayer are effective. Both are necessary and effective for helping us personally move forward, but also the church moving forward. And so I want to challenge each of you watching this video in the hours to come to set aside and come here to the church tonight, or in the weeks to come, and come for the prayer gathering. Now, we have, throughout this COVID time, I've chosen to kind of revamp and help people engage through music and scripture reading and responsive readings and those types of things. So it's not just coming and sitting and having to pray out loud. It's a lot of thinking of the scriptures, and so I want to just encourage you. A church that not only has people praying in private, but also praying in corporate, is a church that is living out one of God's essential core values for the growth of the family of God and the impact into the community where we live, work, and play. And so just want to send that out to you really quick as a positive encouragement, and hope that you'll start making the time on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8 o'clock to come join us. Now, to give you a helpful understanding of where we're going tonight, we're going to be spending a considerable amount of time talking and praying through and meditating on Psalm chapter 6. That's right, Psalm chapter 6. And like, if we're honest, many of our days are, because he pleads with God. It seems like it must be in one of those seasons where things must be going wrong in his life, because he starts out and says, "Lord, don't rebuke me in your anger, or discipline me in your wrath. Have mercy on me." And then I love what happens at the end. David takes his eyes off the mountain of problems before him and focuses his eyes and his heart solely on the Lord above. And he says this: the Lord had mercy, or the Lord has mercy. The Lord has heard my cry for mercy. The Lord accepts my prayer. All my enemies will be overwhelmed with shame and anguish. They will turn back and suddenly be put to shame. I love that David goes through the process of allowing his mourning to turn into a dancing, his defeats turn into a time of celebration. And that's what our corporate prayer time shoots to do for each other. That's the goal, is to just come together and have an amazingly intimate moment with the Lord for 45 minutes to an hour on Wednesday nights. I sure hope you'll join us, and I can't wait to. If you don't get to join us this Wednesday night, I am so looking forward to Sunday morning and jumping back into our series called the Church in Action. Until then, God bless, and may the shalom of God find you wherever you are.